What's up, y'all's House Roast? Today I'm looking at a $65 million house that I'm not even sure is real. I mean, what are they letting through the MLS nowadays on these listing sites? It's on Zillow. Let me show you the pictures of this. This is crazy. So another Beverly Hills, California. You can have it for the small price of 408 million. I mean, 408,000. Not 408 million. That'd be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. Anyways, so this is the house, and I'll get to why I don't think this is a real house in a second. So it's built in 1949, which I mean this looks incredibly modern for 1949. But I'm going to read some of the description on this one. And again, I go over these numbers a little bit so you know that these realtors sometimes are just doing a bad job. This is North Alpine, 65 million. So if they're getting 2%, but let's just say they get 1%, $600,000 for listing this house, then they can't write more than a paragraph. I mean, come on. So the Peak is the finest view lot in Beverly Hills. This 2.65-acre property. Blah, 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 blah. So they describe the lot, right? There's a gorgeous pine forest, grassy meadow. But what I'm confused about is this a house? Or is this a lot? Can someone tell me? Because it looks like a fake house to me. Anyways, I'll get to it in a little bit. Or no, right now. That's what this video is about. I'm going to go through the pictures. So it's clearly not just a lot, because there's a pool. So it's not a lot. And again, this realtor is probably being paid hundreds of thousands for this listing, if it sells. Beautiful, beautiful view. Okay, more beautiful view. Now, is this the house? Or is this the view? It's not very clear. Now, they say it's 2.6 acres, so, I mean, in theory, that could be down there on the same lot of land, but I don't know. This picture looks almost like an acre. So to think you get this high up on a hill or whatever, I don't know. It's not very clear. Maybe the next few pictures will guide us to what it is. So again, confusing. If this is the house and not the view, where is the pool in this picture? So okay, I'm gonna assume this is the view and not the house. But the realtor being paid $500,000 did not make it clear. So I'm just gonna assume that this doesn't look real. This looks like an AI image. I'm keeping it real like I always do. The trees don't even look real. I'm not convinced that any part of this image is real. This looks almost all AI. I mean, I get that they make the photos look good on these things, but this does not look like a real house. Does anybody think this is real? This is listed on Zillow right now. $65 million. And I don't think it's real. I mean, look at this. Here, a car driving by. You can tell I don't live in this nice neighborhood. Um, I don't know, man. That texture doesn't look real right there. I don't think this house is real, dude. I mean, this look okay. Okay, let's get really into the thick of this, right? This has got to be a fucking fake house. This pool is a square pool. There's a square pull of this image, which I'm not convinced is even this house, because this house right here doesn't even look like that house to me. And this pool right here is an infinity pool. I do not see an infinity pool in this image. So I'm convinced that that house in this image is not the same. And this is, it looks like a completely, it looks completely separate from both of the other houses. So this house is like an L shape, right? Let's really get into this. That is not an L-shaped house. Unless, I'm imagining, trying to play devil's advocate that this house is not a fake house. Maybe the infinity pool's on this side somewhere. And the L shape. No, it's not the same house, dude. Now, I understand just trying to argue with myself. If there's really big trees like this, maybe they couldn't get an image, so they're faking it. But again, what doesn't make sense? If this is the view from the house, right? That is totally real. It's a totally real house. Okay, where is this fence too? Okay, there, nothing's adding up. This fence is way different. That fence is different. This brick is not even the same brick as over here. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have more than one brick on such a large house. Hold up. Okay. Okay, hold up. Let me move this into frame. This is saying that this is only 4,000 square feet. So the idea that they would have, three different types of brick, just I don't know if that makes sense. 2.5 acres is not huge, right? Beverly Hills is huge. I mean, this is clearly not a real house, right? Nobody believes this is a real image. Also, the forest that's here doesn't even add up to this. This forest looks nothing like that other forest. What the fuck is this? What is Zillow let going on? See if these even add up. Okay, so that fake image that I'm pretty sure is fake, it does add up with this image. So, which is also very, very fake looking. This looks like a Sims house. Okay, I'm just trying to add up where this is. So I don't see any room like this glass room right here. This looks like a real image. Kind of. You never know with Zillow. Okay, so this grass pasture we should be able to see in one of the images with this little border right there. So clearly that one is supposedly the same area, but I just don't see. It could be maybe right there. But then the house would be sitting right on it. And where is this driveway even? Is this the other side of the house? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced this is a real house. I, I'm. I think I'm more convinced it's not a real house. So if the house is real or not, I know one thing. How did my face get there? Yeah, I know one thing about this house. The realtor did a pretty bad job showcasing the house. I have no idea what's going on. Um, Again, $500,000 this realtor might be paid. And he doesn't have one picture of the inside. So what do you think? Is this house real? Does the realtor suck? I don't know. This is crazy, man. This has got to be the worst $65 million listing I've ever seen.